Here's a really cool performance optimization that you can make in React. So over here, we have a page component with a count state variable that gets incremented whenever we press this button over here. Now the problem with this component is that we're rendering this expensive component, which is very slow to render, and this one will get re-rendered every time the count changes because that's how React works. Instead, what we can do is we can change the page component, we can give it here some props, and then we're going to render, instead of the expensive component, we're going to render the children instead. And then in the parent component, in this case the app component, we render the page component and then we pass expensive component as children. So now the expensive component is only going to be rendered as children inside of this component. Which is cool because this actually solves our problem. And that's because in React, children do not re-render when the parent component changes. So in our case, whenever count changes, because we pass the expensive component as children instead of directly using the component, it is not going to re-render whenever count changes, thus solving our problem.